and welcome back to Moonstone's journey. We are traveling through the deep snow towards our scent post so that we can strengthen up our territory. We have the pack here with us, Bringwin and Charlie up in the front just like normal. They are usually found out front. I find their relationship together pretty interesting. They tend to stick close to each other, do what the other one is doing. Bringwin being a lot more confident than Charlie. They also are very playful towards each other, I'm finding. We have Aries by our side, as well as our mate Driftwood. Aries is our oldest pup. She is currently a yearling. And then we have Shooting Star, who is absolutely starting to fit her name because we've drifted into other pack territory. Didn't mean to do that. She's definitely fitting into her name because anytime there is something going on, she just shoots in there and gets things done. Like Mountain Lion, bam, she's on it. Rival wolf fight, like at one point we had a hold of one of the wolves, and as soon as we had a hold, Shooting Star just came and like bam, grabbed a hold and actually hit the other wolf so hard that it like took the other wolf out of our mouth. So it's just kind of funny to see, like she is quite the wolf. She is doing great as a hunter. She's very watchful. Even though she tends to hang out towards the back with Groity, she's usually one of the first to really like get in there and get things done. So yeah, Groity is definitely a little bit more hesitant about things. He's a little bit more cautious. I think he is a little bit more playful, a little bit more carefree, whereas Charlie really has a hard time when it comes to confrontations and stuff. I think we are going to go into this territory and try to take it. I know in the last episode I had said that we were going to just focus on our own territory because our pups are not completely healed up right now because we did that elk hunt and stuff. But you know, this one is definitely one that should be ours, so we're going to try and take it back. If we run into trouble, we will have to run because Moonstone doesn't want to risk her pups when they are this low in health. Night Driftwood. He seems to be feeling good about things. Oh, did we pass it? These markers blend in so well sometimes. I know we didn't have our scent view on and we were just chatting and passing it over, but they really do blend in. Aries and Shooting Star hanging out up here. There we go. Scent post. I thought we just did that. We must not have. There we go. Alright, then we'll head more to the west. Get our territory situated over here as well. Moonstone definitely doesn't want any packs moving in, barging in on our territory. We already have the Clover Flats pack trying to move in on us, and she's definitely going to go take that back over as soon as they are all healed up more. So give our pups a chance to catch that rabbit. Good job, Shooting Star. Because like I was saying in the last episode, she's trying to train her pups as much as possible so they can be my goodness, words, please. They can be great hunters and fierce fighters. Penguin, you feeling confident about this? Let's get a picture here. Grady and Charlie having a little conversation of their own. Shooting Star off on her own like usual. Anyways, yeah. Good hunters, fierce fighters. She's doing her best to train her pups in the best way possible. Gain them experience because, you know, with all these packs trying to move in and disrespect borders and territory and everything, you know, I think she's kind of building a bit of an army. You know, she wants to keep her family as safe as possible, and, you know, she's learned that taking out wolves and, you know, making packs disband and move out of the area and chase them out is working and seems to be the way to go. And, you know, the stronger her pack is, the less she will have to worry about them not being safe. So just makes sense for her to, you know, give her pups the same lessons and make sure that they can handle themselves, whether they stick with the pack or move out on their own. She's gonna know that they are going to be a-okay out in the world. Let's get another picture here under this lighting with Aries. I love that they're kind of matching steps right there. Driftwood, where are you headed? It's like the only one running off to the to the side there. Oh, look at this pack moving as one. Driftwood, his eyes on Moonstone, because he loves Moonstone so much and has since the very first day that he met her. You know, it's taken Moonstone time to really let her guard down, because she I had said many episodes back that, you know, she's put up a wall because she doesn't like to be hurt. You know, every loss really hurts her. And is anybody gonna catch this rabbit? Apparently not. Moonstone is gonna show him how it's done. See that, kids? Now, if any of you guys had caught that, you could have eaten it, but since you didn't, we're gonna eat it. You guys better catch the next one. Alright, you can have my scraps. You know, she's just trying to teach them that when there's an opportunity in front of them, they need to jump on it and, you know, jump on that opportunity while it's there and not let it pass them by. And that was a good lesson for that there. Oh, wow. This looks really, really pretty. I don't think it's going to make a great picture. because it's not very good lighting, but and Gray Tea's over there peeing. But it is rather pretty. Let's see if we can let Gray Tea finish peeing and get a better picture. There we go. Hi, Charlie. Yeah, I definitely think Charlie is a little bit more submissive than, say, his brother Brangwyn. But he's still been doing a great job getting in and helping out where needed. Kind of drifting off here. Let's head more towards the west. Another rabbit. Anybody gonna jump on this opportunity? I don't think anybody's hungry enough to go after it, maybe. Guess not. Drifted into this territory. Let's go back up here. Here we go. Den nearby. We are curious about dens. Moonstone is looking for the one den that she used before and had to move out of because Rescue Creek made it very dangerous for them to stay in it. Don't think it's around here, but who knows? Certainly not smelling any scents at all. Okay, coming from that way, so let's head more this way and see if we can't pick up the scent of the stun. Oh, it's right here. What an interesting spot for a den. Kind of like in a valley here. Would make it very difficult to see predators coming from this way. Or this way, honestly. It'd make it very difficult to see any predators coming from anywhere. Still, though, I think Moonstone kind of likes it. I think it's right on the border, so probably not one she'll use unless she's able to take more of the territory around it. There we go. Alright, let's head a little bit more west. I think that was Charlie starting that off. Pretty sure. I think everybody's getting tired, so we might just kind of rest here, honestly. Driftwood. Alright, well. I think Moonstone is going to curl up underneath this tree, get all comfy, and they'll take a little nap here and get more territory and stuff situated once they wake up. Go, Shooting Star is still off on her own. Everybody is feeling pretty calm today. Aries also sitting watching out. And Brangwyn, Grody, and Charlie wondering what the plan is for the day. And we are going to head more to the west. And oh yeah, we'll focus on territory and see what we find for food over here. Again, Brangwyn and Charlie up front. Aries and Driftwood, same spot. Roy T and Shooting Star in the back. Kind of funny how they pick their spots and they tend to stick with them. Is everybody all healed up today? Yes, wonderful. We are in good condition today. Looks like there's 2 markers over here. And another bunny, another opportunity for somebody. Driftwood jumped on that opportunity. Driftwood, we're supposed to be teaching the kids. It's like I was, see? I just taught them how to catch a rabbit. And he's probably pretty hungry as well, so. Charlie and Grey over there marking some territory. Very nice. Shooting Star as well. Alright, that took care of those. Let's head to the north. Another rabbit. Let's see who catches this one. If anybody. Guess it's gonna be Moonstone. I don't think any of the kids are paying attention. Driftwood and Aries are up here with us like, yep, go ahead and eat it. We can catch our own. Alright, you kids. Let's do a rally because everybody is looking bored over there. Everybody needs to be focused, paying attention, learning their lessons. There we go. We'll go ahead and put up a new marker here. Let's see if we can't liven these guys up. Come on, guys. Shooting Star is like, Mom, what are you doing? We're too old for these games. Driftwood is like, oh boy. There we go. Everybody's getting in on it now. There we go. Alright. You guys all livened up? Are you guys ready? Driftwood chasing Aries. Alright. Come on then. Need to head... let's head to the east, actually. Just pay attention. Let's see if we find another bunny. Oh, there's a bunny. There goes Aries. Good job, Aries. Good job. You're a yearling. You've already had these lessons, but we're proud of you showing the pups how that's done. She even dropped it so that somebody else could eat it. They're still like paying very close attention to Moonstone. Everybody's feeling much more playful now, except for Shooting Star. Come on, Shooting Star. Come on. You don't have to be so serious all the time. Alright. I'm surprised we have not seen any like mule deer or pronghorn or anything. We haven't gotten any scent of elk. There's just like nothing over here. So definitely not a good place to settle down if they find more dens over here, because they will go very hungry. They will have to live off rabbits if they live over here. Nice stream. Another bunny. Who's gonna get it? There's a big bull elk there. Bringwin, yay! Good job, Bringwin. Good job. Proud of you, son. Moonstone's happy to see at least Bringwin in them. Starting to, you know, hunt the rabbits. Alright, we need to go... Oh, we're in this territory. Let's go ahead and just put up a new marker here. And then we will head to the north. Smells like some mule. Ooh, there's some elk scent. Which way is that gonna take us? In the direction we don't really want to go in, but I do believe everybody is getting a bit hungry. I mean, if we went another day without eating, we would probably be okay. There's a den over here as well. I wonder what kind of den. Right, the elk are like right there, so I think we will go ahead and do a hunt. Even though we're tired. It's another bunny. Anybody gonna get it? No? Alright. We'll try to find this den and then we will go... Ooh. I feel like we found this den already. Just having to rediscover it, apparently. I do like this den. Alright, and then let's go see if we can't find the elk. There they are. And we need to chase them kind of to the northwest a bit. That way we can do hunting and territory at the same time. That gave him a good scare. Oh, watch out. And that was a close one. Groity testing out this one. Let's test this one out too. Ooh, it's a good one actually. Good job, Groity. Yeah, we're gonna go after this one. Groity getting up there and getting it done. Look at him. Charlie as well. Bringwin trying to catch up. Here comes Mom. Look out, Charlie. Oh, Charlie, you just took a big hit from Mom. Here we go. Slow her down again. You guys want to get her? Groity and Charlie again, getting up there. Groity doing a very good job. Driftwood. Oh, look out, Groity. Careful, shooting star. Good job. Oh, ouch, ouch. Oh, Charlie. Charlie, look out. Groity, be careful. You're low. Let's get this done before somebody else gets too hurt. Well done, everyone. So Charlie and Groity were our best hunters on that hunt. Groity actually, you know, he went up, tested this little elk calf out a little bit. He didn't go in and actually bite. He did kind of run off, like not sure if it was the right choice. Not giving it a full bite to really test the health of it, but yeah, he was definitely kind of just running up and testing a little bit, and Charlie was right there beside Groity as we like started focusing in on this elk calf. And You know, Shooting Star got in there a little bit. I didn't really see Bringwin do much there. Maybe he did, but I didn't really notice. I mostly just seen Groity and Charlie doing the majority of that hunt, so Moonstone is really happy to see that. Let's see how their experience is doing. They're at 77 pounds. Charlie 1 pound ahead of everybody. He looks like Charlie is the least experienced at 88. We got Groity at 96. Bringwin is already finished before he even hit 80 pounds. That's, I think that's pretty impressive. That's pretty good. Shooting Star is at 97, so yeah, all the pups are doing really good. Charlie just needs a little bit more experience, but seeing how he did there, I think he's definitely making progress, and Moonstone is very proud of him, for sure. Yeah, Grady, you did excellent. Excellent. You made a very good choice. Like I said, even though he wasn't like super confident about his choice, we would not have come after this elk calf if he, like, most likely if he hadn't have tested it out. So Bringwin just having a discussion with the eagle over there, it looks like. Let's see. Oh. It's pretty funny. Let's see if I can't get a better picture. So funny. Charlie over here thinking about the hunt, taking it all in maybe. Yeah, and I think that they are all pretty tired. I do think they will go ahead and sleep here because they all do need to heal, and it'll be nice to have some breakfast in the morning if they can still eat off of it. I'm surprised there was no growling there. Yeah, Moonstone's feeling pretty good about her pups. They are learning and progressing so well. Anything left on this? Yes. Yeah, everybody fill up your belly. Hey, Shooting Star, go ahead and fill up your belly if you're still hungry. We have another long day of territory ahead of us. Everybody's full. Charlie and Groity still not completely healed up. They're at 85%, so if anything happens today, we will have to watch out for them. And let's head to the west. Yeah, I don't think we have too much longer before we are going to be able to go find our den, have some pups. So you guys be sure to get your guesses in on how many pups you think Moonstone will have this year. Yeah, like with this litter, I always like to give the people who guess correctly the a chance to name a pup. So yeah, definitely get those guesses in, and if you do get a guess in, be sure you have some name suggestions in as well, so that if you do guess correctly, we have some names to choose from you. Here we go. Go ahead and put up a marker here. Let's take a look. We need to head a little bit more to the west. Kind of right here, so I don't really want to go. Might as well just get this real quick. Snows are falling heavenly. It is heavenly, but heavily. And yeah, I think Moonstone is definitely sensing that, you know, the sooner they can get this territory situated, the better they are going to be, because, you know, she knows that having her next litter is not far off. And it's always been very important for her to have a very large territory to keep the pups safe. Rawr. We're in this territory. Let's set up a new marker here. And keep going a little bit so we can get this one too. I definitely think that Groity and Charlie have lower health stat than Brangwyn and Shooting Star do. Their health definitely seems to drop a little bit faster than the other pups. So we definitely need to watch out for them a little bit more in the hunts and in the wolf fights. And from Moonstone's perspective, I think she would see that, you know, they get a little bit more injured a little bit more quickly, and I think she would definitely come to the same conclusion, you know, learning her pup's strengths and weaknesses. You know, Brangwyn and Shooting Star, very, very strong wolves, and Groity and Charlie a little bit weaker, so here we go. Let's go ahead and mark here. And head back to the east. So, Moonstone's first litter would be, like, the surviving pups out of her very first litter would be Thunder, Lightning, Cloud, Storm, and Moon. And, you know, they all grew up before the saga came out, but they would be 1 year older than Aries. They would currently be subordinates right now. And probably not even dispersed quite yet. And I think while we are up in this area, because I'm pretty sure this area takes us to Slough Creek, and Moonstone has been searching for her lost pups, Cloud and Storm, since they went missing when they were very young. And like, their story is the two-leggeds came and took them away. And, you know, Moonstone has been just searching for them because she believes that they are still alive. And, you know, at this point in time, they would still be alive. Thunder, Lightning, and Moon would still be with them, running around with them right now. And, you know, Cloud and Storm are not here with us because, you know, like I said, they were taken away. And so I do think that Moonstone came from Slough Creek, so she believes that they are still in, like, the Slough Creek area. And every time she comes up to this area, she is just going to give a little howl. To listen for and see if she hears any sign that they might still be out there. But unfortunately, she only hears Clover Flats pack howling back. So I think this would be the point in time where Moonstone would take Thunder aside And, you know, we're just gonna have to use our imagination here and pretend that he is here with us. And she would send him on a quest to go off on his own and hunt 2 elk for the pack, and to howl when he got the job done. And Thunder would head off, you know, he would accept this quest and head off on his own to do just that. And if you guys want to follow along on Thunder's quest and his story, that is the other half of this, then he does have his own series on this channel. His story is already completed, so you guys can just jump right in and see exactly what happened. So, you know, Moonstone here, we're just kind of jumping back in time and getting caught up with her. And of course there'd be wolves right now. Hold that thought, guys. So yeah, if you guys want to see that, be sure to check out his story. It's called A Brother's Quest, and I do have it in my playlist and everything. So you can see right from this point on when, you know, she sends him out to do these 2 quests, or this first quest, and then she sends him on another quest once he returns to her. But yeah, be sure to check that out. So like I said, we're just kind of getting caught up here and also getting attacked. Charlie and Grity are still pretty low, so we need to keep our eye out on them. Driftwood going after that one, shooting star, getting this one. Good job, shooting star. Charlie getting bit. Driftwood, good job. Driftwood had Charlie's back. Everybody biting this wolf. Thank you, Charlie. Had Mom's back. Have Driftwood's back. There we go. Our pups. Good, shooting star. Aries getting bit. Grity here. Stamina. Let go of shooting star. There's Grity coming up behind us. Okay, everybody's doing okay. Oh, we did it. Alright, and you know, Moonstone is teaching her pups how to be fierce hunters, you know, and yeah, that. Again, she's teaching her pups that, you know, sometimes you have to do that. You know, she wants them to be fierce. She doesn't want them to back down, and you know, this is the second time the Clover Flats pack has, you know, came after them. They're pushing into their territory. They're taking more than what Moonstone is willing to let go, and she is not having it. Yeah. I'm not sure which one we just took out. I would have to look back on the video, but I'm pretty sure I think it was either this one or this one, which I'm pretty sure are both leaders. This one might have been a subordinate, but now all they have left is a yearling and 2 pups that we've met so far. And so we'll have to see how that goes, but they might not be around for much longer. We do need to name them. Let me just do that real quick. Alright, so I went with Grackle, Lucky, Clover, Princess, and Prince. So we'll have to just see how they do and what ends up happening there. But yeah. Moonstone is no longer against making that happen, and you know, she, like I said, she's trying to teach her pups the same thing so that they have the best chance at surviving this world that can be, you know, brutal and harsh sometimes. Looks like they are all pretty tired. I'd say they've done a pretty good job on territory. So I think we can go ahead and sleep. Let's do a little check-in here. Pups are gaining in weight very well. Looks like Shooting Star is done. Brangwyn is done. And we're just waiting on Groity and Charlie. Groity's almost done. Charlie's at 89%. So, yeah. I think we'll let the pack rest here. And I think this is where I'm going to end for the day because I am out of time. But maybe in the next episode, like if everybody gets done, we might be able to go find our den, maybe have our pups. I don't know. We'll have to see. So be sure to get your guesses in just in case and your name suggestions if you have them. And yeah, we'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching. Thanks for hanging with us. If you enjoyed this episode, please give it a like and consider subscribing if you're new. If you're already subscribed, thank you again so much. You guys have a wonderful rest of the day. And until next time, bye-bye.